Good morning, everybody. Meteorologist Seth Bohnhoff here with a check on your forecast for this weekend. We're off to a little bit of a chilly start as we wake up here on the Saturday morning with those temps well into the 30s. However, we are going to forget about that very soon because we are on our way to a very nice Saturday. We're going to have mostly sunny skies, some light winds too, so no annoying factor in the forecast. And how about a high temperature of 62 degrees? That'll be the number here in Champaign. Looking around the area at other places, 62 in Decatur, 59 in Mattoon, 64 over in Springfield. So no matter where you're at, should be a very pleasant, pretty typical feeling day for this time of year. Overnight tonight, we will not be near as chilly as we were last night. We'll be at 45 for a low temperature, keeping things rather mild. Let's take a look at your Sunday forecast with the Masters on this weekend. We're going to take a look at your golfing forecast there for the day tomorrow. If you're going to be out there on the course, how about a nice 71-degree day? There's going to be some clouds mixed in throughout the day, but the wind is going to be very pesky, 35 to 40 mile an hour gusts. So keep that in mind if you are out there. Things are going to be a little rowdy. Going to have some movement out there in the air. Today, not the case, but let's look at those gusts tomorrow. There's those 35 to 40 mile an hour readings. Even though they're going to come down in intensity a little bit, we'll still keep that wind around into the day on Monday. Temperatures will take a little bit of an adventure here into the coming week. We'll be kind of up and down from one day to the next. That is mostly due to a couple of systems coming and going. We're going to see one into the day Monday. That'll keep us a little cooler into Tuesday. And then some more incoming systems will warm us up before they eventually cool us down again into the second half of this coming week. We do have some rain chances to keep an eye out for. There is one Monday. That one looks pretty weak. There's a number of opportunities into the second half of the week, but no one day stands out as a better day than others at the moment. But with the number of opportunities, we'll have to kind of monitor that and see how things evolve and see which day becomes the more dominant day there for your rain chances. Here's a look at that Monday chance. Cold front arrives really early in the day, so that's going to prevent anything wild from happening around here. Maybe some severe weather off to our east, but not a thing for us to worry about there on our Monday. Then we keep things quiet into Tuesday. We'll have to watch Wednesday, Thursday, Friday as another system kind of glances by. We'll see if models kind of bring that a little closer, if they continue to have it keeping its distance. Either way, this week doesn't look to be much of an active week. However, the following week, the April 19th to 25th time frame, does look to increase in activity off to our west at least. Central and southern plains have a pretty increased chance for above normal precipitation. That would mean some stormier weather, and we're in that lighter shade of green, so even though chances aren't quite as likely around here, it'll be a little noisy off to our west, so we'll have to keep an eye on things here into the next couple of weeks. But for now, weekend nice and quiet, 62 today, 71 tomorrow. Some windy days ahead as well before rain chances become a little more steady into the second half of this coming week. You can stay up to date in the forecast at all times on the WCI Weather app. This has been your Weather Now update. Enjoy your Saturday.